We'll continue how to solve word problems involving ratio. We're gonna learn how to use the unitary method, the equivalent ratio, and then the bar modeling.
At a family gathering, there are 27 adults and 9 children. How many times of the number of children is the number of adults? So over here, what is the base quantity? Is the number of children. So children become the denominator and the numerator is the adult. So adult out of the children. So equals to 27 out of 9 equals to 3 out of 1 equals to 3. So the number of adults is 3 times the number of children. Three out of 4 of David's storybook is equal to 2 out of 3 of Zainal's storybooks. So in the question, find the ratio of the number of David's storybooks to the number of Zainal's storybooks. So David is equal to Zainal. 3 out of 4 is equal to 2 out of 3. So be careful over here, there is the keyword of equal to. So the numerator between David and Zainal must be the same. So 3 times 2 equals to 6. Now we solve David first. 3 times how many equals to 6? 3 times 2. Then do the same to the bottom number. 4 times 2 equals to 8. Now move on to Zainal. 2 times how many equals to 6? So 2 times 3. So do the same to the bottom number. 3 times 3 equals to 9. So find the ratio of the numbers of David's storybooks to the number of Zainal's storybooks. So the answer equals to 8 to 9. And then the next, what fractions of David's storybooks are Zainal's storybooks? So be careful over here, there's the keyword what fraction of David's storybook. So this means David become the denominator while the numerator is Zainal. So Zainal out of David equals to 9 out of 8. So how to write the statement? So Zainal's storybooks is 9 out of 8 of David's storybooks. Mina mixed cups of syrup, milk and water in the ratio 3 to 4 to 9 to make some cups of drink. She used 9 cups of syrup. How many cups of drink did she make? So over here you may solve it with the unitary method or with the equivalent ratio. So first here is the syrup, milk and water is 3 to 4 to 9. Yeah, and then Mina used 9 cups of syrup. So this means 3 units equals to 9. So how to get 1 unit? To get 1 unit is 9 divided by 3 equals to 3. So how many cups of drink did she make? So we have to find the total units. So 3 plus 4 plus 9 equals to 16. So if 1 unit equals to 3, how about 16 units? So 16 times 3 equals to 48. So she made 48 cups of drink. How to use the equivalent ratio? So over here is syrup, milk and water. So 3 to 4 to 9. Then she used 9 cups of syrup. Here's the syrup. So 3 times how many equals to 9 times 3. Yeah. So this means that we have to use the equivalent ratio to find the number of cups of drinks for the milk and the water. So milk 4 times 3 equals to 12, and then the water 9 times 3 equals to 27. Yeah, so how many cups of drink did she make? So it will be 9 plus 12 plus 27 equals to 48. Now question B, if she used 24 cups of milk, how many cups of drink did she make? So we'll use the unitary method. So syrup to milk to water, 3 to 4 to 9. Then she used 24 cups of milk. So this means 4 units equals to 24. How to get 1 unit? So to get 1 unit is 24 divided by 4 equals to 6. And then how many cups of drink did she make? So we have to find out the total. So 3 plus 4 plus 9 equals to 16 units. So if 1 unit equals to 6, how about 16 units? So 16 times 6 equals to 96. So she made 96 cups of drink. Now how about the equivalent ratio? So syrup, milk, and water. 3 to 4 to 9. Then she used 24 cups of milk. Yeah, so over here again we may use the equivalent ratio. So 4 times how many equals to 24? 4 times 6. Do the same to the syrup and the water. So 3 times 6 equals to 18. And then 9 times 6 equals to 54. And after that we may find the total. So 18 plus 24 plus 54 equals to 96. Now if she wanted to make 128 cups of drink, so how many cups of syrup did she use? So over here we know that the total equals to 128. So the total unit 3 plus 4 plus 9, this equals to 16 units. So 16 units equals to 128. How to get 1 unit? To get 1 unit equals to 128 divided by 16 equals to 8. If 1 unit equals to 8, the question, how many cups of syrup did she use? So the syrup equals to 3 units. If 1 unit equals to 8, how about 3 units? So 3 times 8 equals to 24. Mark and Jane had some money in the ratio 6 to 1. Mark gave half of his money to Jane. Find the ratio of the amount of money Mark had to the amount of money Jane had in the end. Yes, over here we may draw the model. So Mark equals to 6 units. While Jane equals to 1 unit. Okay, and then Mark gave half of his money to Jane. So half means dividing into 2 equal parts. So 6 divided by 2 equals to 3. So this means that Mark will give 3 units to Jane. So now here the ratio of the amount of money Mark had to the amount of money Jane had in the end, it will be Mark now is only 3 units while Jane equals to 4 units. So the ratio of the amount of money Mark had to the amount of money Jane had in the end was 3 to 4. Kimberly and Marcus had some money each. The ratio of the amount of money Kimberly had to the amount of money Marcus had was 4 to 3. Kimberly then gave $48 to Marcus. The ratio of the amount of money Kimberly had to the number of money Marcus had became 2 to 3. So question A, how much did Kimberly have at first? So over here, we have to finding out first that the ratio of the amount of Kimberly had to the amount of money Marcus had was 4 to 3. Yeah. So what happened next? Kimberly gave Marcus $48 and now the ratio between Kimberly to Marcus became 2 to 3. So we know that after Kimberly gave $48 to Marcus, the amount of money Kim and Marcus each had changed. Yeah. So this means that even though the amount of money Kim and Marcus had changed, but the total number of units in both situations before and after Kimberly gave the money to Marcus must be equal. So over here we may draw the model, before and after model. Yeah, so the before, this is Kimberly, and then Marcus equals to 4 to 3, while this is for the after, between Kimberly and Marcus equals to 2 to 3. So be careful, so be careful that the total number of units in both situations, before and after, must be the same. But before, the total equals to 7 units, and here 2 plus 3 equals to 5 units. So over here we have to multiply 7 by 5 equals to 35. Seven times how many equals to 35? 7 times 5. So you do the same to the before model for Kimberly and Marcus. So 4 times 5 equals to 20, and then 3 times 5 equals to 15. Now let's check to the after model. So 5 times how many equals to 35? 5 times 7. Now do the same to the Kimberly and Marcus, the after model. So 2 times 7 equals to 14, and then 3 times 7 equals to 21. Okay, so after that, as you may see here, that after Kimberly gave Marcus $48, Kimberly's units decreased from 20 to 14. Okay, so now this means 6 units equals to $48. If 6 units equals to $48, how about 1 unit? So 1 unit equals to 48 divided by 6 equals to 8. And then question A. How much did Kimberly have at first? So at first, Kimberly had 20 units. So 20 times 8 equals to 160. So Kimberly had $160 at first. And then question B. How much did Marcus have in the end? So in the end, Marcus had 21 units. So if 1 unit equals to 8, how about 21 units? So 21 times 8 equals to 168. So Marcus had $168 in the end. Anne has 2 out of 4 as many stickers as Brenda, while Brenda has 2 out of 5 as many stickers as Corinne. So this means 3 units for Anne, and then 4 units for Brenda, and then 2 units for Brenda, and then 5 units for Corinne. So Anne to Brenda equals to 3 to 4, while Brenda to Corinne equals to 2 to 5. So actually there are 3 children here, Anne, Brenda, and Corinne. This is Brenda. So but here Brenda equals to 4 units, and here Brenda equals to 2 units. So what should we do? We have to make it the same. So 4 times 2 equals to 8. Now 4 times how many equals to 8? 4 times 2. Do the same to N. So 3 times 2 equals to 6. 2 times how many equals to 8? 2 times 4. Do the same to Corinne. So 5 times 4 equals to 20. So after that, we know here that the ratio between N to Brenda to Corinne is 6 to 8 to 20. So the first question, find the ratio of the number of seekers N has to the number of seekers Corinne has. So N to Corinne equals to 6 to 20. Don't forget to simplify. So equals to 3 to 10. So the ratio of the number of seekers N has to the number of seekers Corinne has is 3 to 10. And then next, what fraction of the number of seekers N has is the number of seekers Corinne has. So be careful here what fraction of. Yeah. So N would be the denominator and the numerator is Corinne. So Corinne out of N. So equals to 10 out of 3. So Corinne's stickers is 10 out of 3 of N's stickers. Belinda's salary is 2 out of 2 of Cindy's salary. Belinda earns $2,100. How much do they earn altogether? So over here, 3 out of 2. 3 is the numerator. So these 3 units revert to Belinda and 2 units belongs to Cindy. So Belinda to Cindy equals to 3 to 2. And then Belinda earns 2,100. So this means 3 units equals to 2,100. How to get 1 unit? To get 1 unit is 2,100 divided by 3 equals to 700. If 1 unit equals to 700, the question, how much do they earn all together? So over here, what is the number of units for their total salary? Is 3 plus 2 equals to 5 units. If 1 unit equals to 700, how about 5 units? So 5 times 700 equals to 3,500. So they earn 3,500 all together. The ratio of Gina's score to Ken's score in the bowling game is 3 to 2. The ratio of Ken's score to Wensen's score is 4 to 5. Gina, Ken, and Wensen scored 360 points altogether. Question A. Find the ratio of Gina's score to Wensen's score. So over here we know that there are 2 ratios between Gina and Ken is 3 to 2, while Ken to Wensen is 4 to 5. Well, actually there are 3 children, Gina, Ken, and Wensen. So that's why make Ken's unit the same in both ratios. How to solve it? We have to equate the 2 units for Ken in the first ratio and 4 units for Ken in the second ratio, as they both represent the same quantity. So 4 times 2 equals to 8. 2 times how many equals to 8? 2 times 4. Do the same to Gina. 3 times 4 equals to 12. 4 times how many equals to 8? 4 times 2. Do the same to Wensen. So 5 times 2 equals to 10. And after that we know the ratio between Gina to Ken to Wensen is 12 to 8 to 10. Don't forget to simplify. So this becomes 6 to 4 to 5. Question A. Find the ratio of Gina's score to Wensen's score. So answer A would be Gina to Wensen. 6 to 5. How to write the statement? So the ratio of Gina's score to Wensen's score is 6 to 5. Next here, question B. How many points does Wensen score? So take a look to the question. Gina, Ken, and Wensen scored 360 points all together. So this means the total equals to 360 points, while the total units equals to 6 plus 4 plus 5 equals to 15 units. 15 units equals to 360. How to get 1 unit? To get 1 unit is 360 divided by 15 equals to 24. So if 1 unit equals to 24, how about Wensen score? Wensen equals to 5 units. So 5 times 24 equals to 120 points. Or another way, what is the ratio of Wensen score to their total score in its simplest form? So Wensen to the total equals to 5 to 15, simplify 1 to 3. So Wensen score is 1/3 of their total score. So 1 out of 3 times the total, 360 points. So this equals to 120 points. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.